Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our playthrough here at war with the I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. The corporation. These guys here, they kind of off-white, beige colored people. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I have decent amount of cash on hand. I do not have good cash flow, but I do have a decent amount of cash on hand. So they have at least a 600,000 military strength, maybe 700,000 military strength. We are about not quite half that. So a big thing I think we need to do is scale up our fleet. If anything, just to have something that we can start using for attacking, invading, defending, whatever we need. That's not going to help us economically, but I feel like the issue last time was we got kind of stuck behind the eight ball, trying to we were trying to just make it work with the small fleet we had, and then we got like they just came with like 5 fleets and steamrolled us. So I need to be able to defend ourselves a little bit better. So I think what I'm going to do is try to make a defensive fleet. So let's go ahead and maybe edit this a little bit. I don't need a raiding force. My attack fleet is probably way too big for what it is. So I'm going to try to scale this down a little bit. Think more carriers, more battleships, definitely more fuel tankers. We can just make this our attack fleet. 50% greater. Okay, I think that's fine. Use fleet tactic instead of ships. Nearby, I think nearby means like in the exact specific area where they are. So let's be aggressive. Stronger targets, be cautious. I want you to retreat when shields are below or armor is below, and then evade colonies when clear. Yeah, I think that is good. I think that's just the general stance I'm going to want with everything. Now the question is, did that save those settings? It does look like it. So I'm going to go build the construction fleet anywhere and let them just be built everywhere and ship them to a central location. But I actually don't know what the overall power is going to be for that, but I think should be pretty good. Let's get some cruisers, some frigates in this defense fleet. I think maybe we can add a couple carriers. I feel like carriers are always good. All right, let's use fleet tactics. Now, I want this to be in the same system's fine. Weaker targets, be aggressive, evade stronger targets, and then you're not doing any invading, so don't worry about that, because you're a defense fleet. I would say, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's mouse over this and take it out. Okay, nearby will engage enemy targets nearby. That doesn't really define what nearby means. I assume it just means... I assume it goes from least to most range, so do not engage to same system. So I think same system is fine. I want them to have a good ability to do that. So let's build a defense fleet at anywhere. And between those two, that should hurt us pretty bad economically, but hopefully will ultimately end up being a good thing for us as far as ship capacity and fleet power. That is aggressive negative cash flow. I do not like that, but I really have no choice at the moment. All right, we do have some of their ships poking around here. There's an attack fleet. Yeah, I don't really love this, but seems like Gamma 1 they want me to build everything. Gamma 1 seems like a pretty solid planet. High quality. Making a positive cash flow. So that's nice. Colony detail. Okay, so that is... Yeah, okay. It's nowhere near the enemy. It's kind of a backline system. Okay, so they have a fleet incoming over here, right? Attack vector for here. I think what we need to do is get some fleets over there to defend us. It doesn't look like they're... Or maybe this is the big fleet that's headed over there. Hold on, let's take a look. Let's zoom in. Well, it just jumped away. So I'm guessing that's where it's... Oh, yeah, we've got several fleets headed over there. So the problem is my other fleet, my main fleet, is in the middle of retrofitting. So I can't really leave yet. I kind of have to wait for these retrofits to be done. So that planet's going to get pretty beat up or overtaken entirely. Yeah, those are all invasion fleets. Sorry, boy. You're going to be lost. Does it make sense to try to build some troops? Probably not, but we'll try. Try to get a couple on there. All right, so that's not our big daddy planet. All right, well, we have a decent amount of juice. To be honest, I don't really know what's retrofitting and what is being built. Is there any way we can get over there in time? I highly doubt it, because they're already there. They have a lot of troops. I would love to destroy the planet, or destroy the troops. That would be kind of nice. All right, a lot of our ships are jumping away, so we might. We're not going to get there in time to stop the invasion, but we might be able to do some damage to them. Yep, here's the ground invasion. So we're doing good right now, but they have so many troops. They're just going to keep piling on until it's not a problem. Yeah, see here, they're starting to add them. There we go. Now we're just about even. Yep, and now they're ahead. I'm not going to build one because they're just going to destroy it. There it is. Yeah, so now they're aggressively ahead of us with overwhelming odds. So if I could have gotten my fleet there a little quicker, I think this would have been okay. All right, so they stole high energy cohesion, which is fine. I think I want everybody to like build up here and then go here. That does put us in a little bit of negative there. I do want to get over there and destroy that as many of those fleets as I can, but I think they're kind of taking off now. We are kind of getting there, slowly but surely. Even if they don't all get there, at least if most of them can get there, I'd be happy. These are still under construction, so not much I can do with that at the moment. Our cash flow is getting way better, so that's good. We're starting to be able to actually support the fleets that we're doing here. And it looks like we're staging over here, which is kind of nice because that's relatively close to where we need to go. Here we go with the autosave. Let's just keep a monitor on the construction of these ships. All right, these are just fuel ships. I'm not too worried about those. And we're going to continue to have ships like trickle in as they get retrofitted and whatnot, but I'm more concerned about just getting the bulk of it over here. Definitely want to take that planet back if possible. Oh, these are all the fuel ships. All right, so none of my actual fleet has arrived yet. They're all still like right here. The good thing is I think that's the bulk of it. I do have troops on this as well, so I should be able to like take back that planet relatively easily. I know it got up to like 11k or 12k or whatever, but that was with all the bonuses, which I'll have in the opposite direction when I arrive. So like I'll be getting the superiority bonus and space presence bonus and all that stuff. Should be fine. Let's take a look at our spies. We have a lot. We have reduced internal unrest. That's kind of nice that it's doing that. Did it do it automatically, or did I trigger it to do that? I can't remember. But we are stealing a bunch of tech still, which is perfect. Our cash negative is turning cash positive. I actually think on that planet we were losing money, so that might end up being a good thing. Do we... Just looking at our construction ships. Yeah, okay. They are building. Question is, are they building what I want them to build and where I want them to build it? So new mining locations. I think we just want to build everywhere, right? Well, maybe not the places that have the caution, like there was something there, but anything else, we probably should just build it. The more the merrier. Although some of these are not particularly great percentage-wise, I still think we should build as much as we can. So I have to kind of force this to be like a net positive, because I could never declare war on these guys on my own, like in isolation, because they're allied with a bunch of people, but because they declared war on me, nobody's defending them. So I can, if I could push this in the opposite direction and actually engage with them and not only take back the one planet they just took, but push that further and start taking over additional planets of theirs, that would be fantastic. Alright, these guys are doing something. These yellow guys, I don't know what exactly they're up to. Okay, the majority of my ships are arriving. I'll wait for this one to arrive. I'm not going to wait for all three of these. I need to get over into this system. I would love to, like, just surprise attack them. That would be fantastic. Preferably before they get more reinforcements, because that is going to be much, much worse at that point. So let's try to just jump over there. Well, let's go to this. If it wants me to go here and then there, let me just go here, regroup again, and then go there. It's probably a better decision overall. Still building these. I would like to add this to the mix though, if possible. It's right down here. If I could overwhelm them 2-1, they're 154 power. If I can get 300 in there, that would be almost 400. That would be awesome. So that is an attack fleet. I will move that there as well. Where are you guys? There's still a bunch of Hakonish up here. Interesting. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that. Why are they so positive with us? That seems kind of odd. All right. Well, let's focus on the task at hand. Advanced fleet targeting. We're not losing money. We're not gaining money, but we're not losing money. Certainly isn't enough. If we look at funding levels, there is excess of like 60-something thousand, and a lot of it's going to colony development, which is great. It's just going to help us grow quicker, which means more money in the long term. Let's speed this up a little bit. All right, where are they headed? So these guys are headed over here, but I don't see the invasion fleets are still, at least some of them are still over here. Probably waiting for their, yeah, they're getting ready to pull their troops and then head over there. So if I can intercept them before they leave, I can hamper their ability to actually do anything. At least do anything that matters. I think the majority of my ships are here. Maybe not everything, but the majority. So it's a little bit risky because I think I am probably a little exposed here. I don't think my whole fleet is arriving. But at least some of it is. And if they could take out at least a little bit, that'd be fantastic. Alright, let's try to get... Looks like they are hopping away, or at least trying to hop away. Let's send more over here. Okay, we are getting a little banged up. It's not terrible. I have some of this fleet in the system now, too. So they do have an invasion fleet headed towards our Well, good luck with that. You want to go after our capital? We got 13k troops on there, buddy. I don't think that's going to go too well for you. Oh, they're offering to end our war. Oh, that's adorable. No. They got a lot of fleet power over here. I don't think any of these are transport. And this isn't like a super great planet anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Even if they took that. Yeah, it looks like they're mostly trying to get over here and save their invasion fleet. I'm gonna send my defensive fleet over here too, just to have it. And then I think I'm going to build another attack fleet, and just try to keep this aggressiveness going. Because as they're trickling ships in, we're doing some damage. Of course, we're getting a little banged up too. Oh, hello, notifications. That is a lot. I feel like we have a lot going on there. We've destroyed more ships than they have. And I've destroyed some of their troops too. Interesting. So if I can hold this, we are more powerful than them right now at the moment. So if I can hold this, which I can't guarantee I can, but if I can, we should be in a better position. Okay, so we have a bunch of ships rolling in. Again, I don't think any of these are invasion, but maybe they are. I think they're just rolling around and attacking our defenses, which, I mean, they got a lot of resources committed up to this area, right? 400,000. If we can soften them up over here, maybe we'll be okay. But I almost feel like we have to send all of our fleets to the same spot. Might have to retreat to my home planet after this. Alright, so we're losing faster than they are. That's not good. At least I feel like we're losing faster than they are. A lot of death and destruction over there. I do have the defense fleet joining us. So hopefully there's a chance something positive comes out of that. Okay, that is not good. Now they definitely have more than we do. Alright, so let's retreat and regroup, because that is definitely problematic. Did they take this planet? I didn't even see them do it. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, let's head back to our home planet. Try to repair and recover there. I thought for sure we would have had something happen there if that was positive. But they somehow got like 500k power into that system very quick. Which is definitely problematic for me. So I need to get out of there. Wow, look at that. Alright, well, I think I'm in a worse place than I had anticipated. Look at those fleets. Look at all those fleets. Maybe I should take them up on that peace offer if it's still on the table. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something slaps my hand and puts me behind. Let's go ahead and see if we can we even find that previous peace deal, or is it too late? Very curious to see if I could find that. 'Cause I feel like if I click it and click accept, it'll work. Let's take a look. No, that's a treaty. Colony lost. I feel like it was after. Oh, is that the second colony that got lost? The one I completely missed? So they took 2 colonies. Accept treaty. Okay, so they want to offer me all of this stuff. I'm actually okay with that. All right, so we are at peace with them. That was getting kind of out of hand. I did lose 2 planets, which is always unfortunate. I lost this guy here and this guy here, which hopefully in the future I'll be able to take back. But for the time being, I'm kind of just stuck with what I got. And maybe, just maybe, I could refocus my efforts on, well, 1, repairing everything, but 2, I still have a bunch of troops, so I might be able to put some effort into swinging up here and trying to take this back. Or not really back, but take it for the first time, because these are all, this, and over here are all independent colonies, so there's a possibility I could still get something out of that. Okay. Why is the research not completing? It says 0 days. No. That's kind of weird. I feel like this is bugged out a little bit. I should be able to complete this research. I'm just wasting research output by not being able to do that. Very strange. All right, so I think you were originally a attack fleet? I don't know what you were. And you were an attack fleet, and you were a defense fleet, and you're just kind of whatever you are. So hopefully you repair. I'm gonna try to set this as like a concurrent project just to see if it completes. There it is. Okay, completed. That was very strange. Maybe it was just taking a little longer than anticipated. I don't know. All right, so what I'm seeing here is this whole fleet is gonna try to make its way around here, where I feel like it should actually go to Sol and get ready to take that. Maybe come over here. That's their planet. Let's come hang out by my planet. Maybe do a little repair. Repair at the spaceport. All right, we are getting cash positive again. What happened here? Evaded detection. Okay, so it looks like a lot of counterintelligence going on right now, and I think that probably is because there's not a lot of techs left to steal. So we're kind of going to be on our own for researching the rest of it, which is unfortunate given our research situation. But our population is increasing, so things should be getting better, more betterer. All right, let's take a look at available colonies. Mars would be good, but I feel like it probably has something in there. This looks doable. Now that we're getting positive on the old cash flow here, a lot of these are feeling a little more feasible. We need to continue growing. We can't have our population be stagnating on our planets. And it's going to take a long time to expand. I'm losing territory to these people, so I just need to keep expanding. A lot of expansion, but I just want to see how much actually gets done. I don't know why they have no mission. I just like made a list of a bunch of planets I want to colonize. Okay, well, I'm gonna send you over here, and if I look at where are you at, you're kind of in the middle of everything. I don't think there's anything wrong with colonizing you. Sandy desert should be fine. All right, we are building new colony ships. I'm wondering if it was just building new ships. All right, how is my fleet doing? It looks like most of them are where they need to be now. Still got a something floundering over here. Guessing it's mostly destroyed. Yeah, hyperdrive offline. Maybe it'll be able to be repaired. I'm not sure. Yes, let's go look at threats. Build an administration complex. Yes, that makes sense to me. Yeah, let's go mess with them. Probably a bad idea, but we'll do it anyway. Hyper efficient containment. Made a little progress. I'm definitely going to come up here and try to take this planet. Why are you attacking a fleet that's not actually committing to our system? This guy's almost out of fuel. It's a big fleet. Wait. Did they just poach that system? They did. Sneaky snooks. Alright, let's see where else we could colonize. Maybe up here? Forest Moon, not exactly ideal for desert people, but here, this one's right by our home planet. Why would we not take this one? All right, so you just go colonize that instead, and that will be fine. What are you doing? Colonize there. There we go. Okay. Cash flow is getting more and more positive, which is about to get wrecked by all these colonies I'm putting down, but it is okay. Expand, expand, expand. That's all part of the game. All right, looks like we're pretty heavily refueled here, which is good. I'm really bummed out that they were able to defend this so ferociously, and that this is not self-repairing, which is quite unfortunate. But we do have some repairs going on. I don't know what are you doing? Refueling? So I think we're mostly repaired now then, because the only one is that one. The only one not marked as repaired is the one that's stuck in the middle of nowhere. So can't really do anything about that. Well, let's come over here and invade these guys then. We'll just move the fleet right to them. Yes, go attack the Gravelex. That's fine. I need to just get more fleets up and running that are capable of doing more. I hope the threats that they're talking about are these ones and not not this giant fleet that's flying around, because that would be a little more problematic. I do need to get more fleets up and running though. This is not a good or sustainable situation. Okay, we got this fleet heading up here. I'm gonna build, I think, another attack fleet and maybe another defense fleet. No, my money's getting a little tighter. I'm gonna wait. Probably shouldn't even build the one I just built. Hey, new pirate faction. Might mean new people to steal from. That does seem to be the case. Although we're stealing like 4 techs at the same time. Same tech, I should say. Alright, looks like we're back to positive cash flow again. Why are you fleeing the area? That's the Gravelex, which is not where I told you to colonize. So you were colonizing something down here. Alright, let's take a look through the colony list here. Yes, this is where you were going. So why don't you actually head to the planet? Which planet was that? This one. This guy here. So it tried to stop at a system along the way, and that system happened to have a bunch of Gravelex. So it just ran away, and I would rather it go, because it's got the fuel, just go directly to the system and then colonize the planet I told you to. I don't know why the AI is kind of silly like that sometimes. Now we can tell it to colonize, and it should be just fine with that. More new colony ships are being constructed. All right, where is my fleet? They are still on the way. They've not yet arrived, but they'll be there pretty soon. Taking this over is going to put us in the pretty deep into the negative again, but that is okay for now. I will try to make them as happy as possible, as fast as possible, so that we can get back to the positive. And I'm going to keep expanding. The more colonies I have, the better my economy is going to be. The better my economy is going to be, the more ships I can support. And I can just keep that cycle going. All right, there's no... Where are you guys? You're all the way over here. 83% chance of success. Pretty good. Interesting. That's this one down here that rebelled against me, right? Yep, looks like it. What's over here? Is this a hive? It is. Still a hive ship floating around over there. Yeah, I've got colony ships popping out of everywhere now. I think they're mostly doing stuff. Not exactly 100% sure. But continental colonization will be done really soon. That's going to make those planets that humans can colonize on a little more tasty. And that should be good for us because I'm sure we have some in our range here. Right, this is colonizing now. Funny, it's considering that low. You're pretty close to our planet. I would like to colonize you. These are all colonizable. Our fleet is almost arrived, and we are almost less hated. So we'll ruin that real quick once this fleet gets into the system. All right, so we do have several fleets now. Should probably rename them. if I could spell. All right, so colonization research complete. I was renaming these things. Let's see, defense. I don't know if anybody else has this, but like sometimes when I hold down the shift and try to type, it doesn't always work. Yeah, like that. In this game, or like it double types characters. I don't know what it is. It's just it's very strange. Okay, so Tech Fleet 1, 2, 3. This one is just a weird conglomeration of ships. So we'll just make that my fleet, and then that's the one I'm manually controlling and doing stuff with. All right, so colonization that has completed. Let's take a quick gander at the available colonies and see if any of that has updated or changed. My thought would be there would be more continental planets. Let's do it by suitability, just to see. Some of these are really far away. I would like to get Mars, but we're gonna have to get something to clear that out first. All right, so most of these are just sandy planets. So it looks like all the human colonies are pretty much tied up already, but some of these others are not. All right, well, yeah, now we're down in the 20s, so let's not mess with that. There is a lot of ships over here, which I'm not a huge fan of, because that's always very concerning what they're doing. Are they getting ready to invade? I don't know. So my overall fleet power is approaching 600k. Oh, hello. They are already working on this. That is unfortunate. Super Laser X. Wish I found that earlier. Oh, that's deep in their territory. Yeah, that ain't happening anyway. All right, let's hop over here and just take a look at where we are. I think we need to invade their planet. So let's go ahead and prepare an attack. Here we go with the invasion. Everything is unloading fine. We are well ahead of them. The concern isn't the initial invasion, it's the rebellion afterwards. That always seems to be the problem. Ah, we stole some tech. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and really quickly build one of these facilities. Try to make them happier. I don't think we can... Oh, we can't afford it. Okay, so that was too expensive. All right, well, we're going to stay above the planet. We're going to leave all our troops on the planet. There's the rebellion. We should suppress it. Okay, it was suppressed. So what did it say? It just recommended that I send a fleet somewhere, but it went away really quick. Maybe it's because the rebellion ended. Not sure. All right, they're angry, but they're not rebelling? Maybe? Well, angry leads to rebel. So I think if we just wait long enough, this should be fine. Oh, there we go. All right, assign mission, assign mission. Go ahead and take out those Gravelex. All right, so we're back to 0 cash flow, but we're not in the negative, so that is good. I thought for sure by taking this planet we'd be in the negative, but yeah, and it is negative 37,000, but that's just going to get better over time as development happens and as this turns positive. It's going to take a while for them to get over the reputation and all that stuff. Okay, this facility will help. It's going to lower that. Yeah, now we're in the positive, so we should be able to take back this planet relatively, or get the troops off of this planet relatively easily. And now this is incorporated into our empire. It's going to take probably a little while, I think, for the development to climb. It's already gone from 8% to 24%. So I imagine as trade ships start flying in here, this is going to pretty rapidly get better. Our revenue should get better from here. The only downside is this does like negatively affect our reputation. Critical research failure, that's not good. Did not want that to happen. It is what it is, though. Not much I can do about it. I would love to take these other colonies. I don't know if I can afford that, and here we are with the negative cash flow again. Some of this has to do with the colonies that we're founding now. But I think long term, this is going to be the better play Although I need to be a little better about not going in the negative, because that impacts our colony growth, and that's what we need more than anything right now, is just colonies that are able to grow. We have a lot that are turning positive, which is great financially, but everyone that's in the negative is just dragging our economy down. All right, well, I think this is good enough to put the cut in here for today. If I had to look at this overall, I would say it wasn't the best situation. We certainly have expanded our military. We were able to take one of these planets. We colonized at least 4 or 5 more, but we did lose 2 in a war that I thought we were going to win, or at least be able to push in the other direction. But we are clearly very far behind militarily, so we have a lot of growing to do if we have any hope of taking out any of these guys, let alone this guy or this guy. So at this stage of the game, my thought is we expand as much as possible and try to grow as much as we can. But let's look at the victory conditions. Nobody is like super close to the victory threshold. These guys are obviously the closest, which is not surprising. And I am very far behind, which is also not surprising. I would love to be able to gobble up somebody and then just kind of snowball my way into battling it out with the biggest person. But I think the next step is just to try to get my population boosted as much as possible, which is going to increase my taxes, which is going to allow me to build bigger fleets. Once I'm able to build bigger fleets, I think I can be a little more aggressive on the war front. I am a little disappointed that these guys they have defensive pacts with both of these other people. So, like, there's no chance I'm going to be able to take these guys out unless they declare war on me and I get lucky enough to be able to build a fleet quick enough to respond. That is not gonna go well. I don't know where these guys are. They exist somewhere, a single planet, but they're not an independent colony. So that is interesting. Now these guys are pretty much hated by everyone, but they are double my size and way more military power. Roughly the same amount of colonies. So I think if I can out colonize them and grow and try to like close that population gap, which in turn will close the military gap, we might have a chance of pivoting and going after these guys. But we'll have to see how that plays out. Thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.